Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Test Pack Please Ignore. So on the end of my last episode I had been working on my salination plant, which has been steadily making brine off camera a little bit. I was trying to think of, I was going to try and use the produced, I think it's like salt water or whatever it is, to try and make the hydrogen chloride and stuff ready for the next step of the mechanism tech tree, but it's going to require a little bit of planning before I can do that. Like, I think I need to reorganize all of these pressurized tubes here, because at the moment I need to use the hydrogen from them, but at the moment it's kind of not really organized in a way where I can kind of get the hydrogen out very easily. So I'm going to have to come up with some kind of clever system to reorganize all of these pressurized tubes so that I can get the hydrogen out slightly more efficiently. So it might require me kind of spacing these out, or I think one might be to stack them up or something like that. So I could have 4 or 5 stacked up, one on top of each other, or 2 or 3, and then have the oxygen coming out of one side and the hydrogen coming out of the other, something like that. I don't know, I have to come up with some kind of ingenious way, but it's something I can do over the weekend when I've got a bit of time to kind of plan it all out and have a fiddle about, instead of trying to do it all on camera and just making all the mistakes and stuff. So I'd rather kind of do that and then actually do the whole kind of procedure of how to use the salt water from the salination plant and how to kind of work that along. So instead of tripling my ores using this kind of setup, I can start to quadruple my ores, which will be pretty cool indeed. For this episode, what I want to do is do a little bit more Gendustry. So I've been fairly busy. I've got all the basic bees at the moment, I think. So what I want to do now is actually so what am I looking for? So I think what I'm going to be doing is making myself I'm going to be doing a bit more of the whole bee breed, well, not necessarily bee breeding, but similar to the extra bees kind of inoculator and stuff like that. I'm going to be making the Genetic Imprinter and the Genetic Sampler, I think, so I should be able to be getting that done today. So what am I going to do? So first things first, what I think I need to get doing is getting a couple of these pulsating chipsets made. So if we go grab some iron and some ender pearls, that's what I'm looking for. We can get that kind of processing while I'm doing some other bits and bobs. We can get that started. Jesus Christ, where the hell's my ME system? It's around here somewhere. Here we go, ME system. So we want iron. Let's get, say, 4, and then let's grab some ender pearls as well. So we want ender, that's not what I want, ender pearls. There we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got loads of ender pearls at the moment, almost 100. It's kind of a combination of using my ender lilies out here. As you can see, I've got an absolute ton of the things. Let's try and collect them all up real quick as I'm out here talking about them. So these produce ender pearls at a fairly decent rate. So if we collect all these up carefully, not to knock over the ones which have already what's the one I'm looking for? Are not quite fully grown. So we can start replanting these. Oh, God's sake. One of the blazes has escaped. What I like about these is that there's always a chance that you'll produce extra ender lilies, as you can see, which I've just done there. So I've got a spare extra. Oh no, not quite. I thought I produced an extra one, but it turns out I hadn't. So put you back there. So they're producing ender lilies at a nice rate. Like I said, there's always the bonus chance that it'll produce an extra ender lily, but it hasn't. So I'm going to put all of these back. So I only need 4. Drop them back in there, drop down. I'm also getting bonus ender pearls from my mob grinder here. As you can see, I've got a few spare ones there as well. Lots of guff coming out of here. I'm going to have to set up some kind of jabber barrel system to kind of start putting things like the rotten flesh and the bones and the gunpowder in, so then it'll void off once I've got a load of them. I've also got 114 buckets of mob essence, which is pretty sweet. Oh yeah, where was I? So I want to start this off, so let me drop in some iron. Is that right? Let me check that again. So oh, sorry, it's redstone and ender pearls. Whoops a daisy, I thought it was iron for some reason. Never mind. So we'll come out of here, drop you in there, we'll find redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also off camera, what I went away and did is actually scanned so much stuff using what's what I'm looking for. I got a little bit bored and decided to scan loads of things using the thermometer. So if you look at all the machines and stuff, they've all got crazy amounts of aspects are linked to them now, which is pretty sweet. So pretty much everything in my ME network, all the machines that I could scan, all now have all been scanned. So I should have like an absolute ton of yeah, I've got like tons and tons and tons of aspects to use for doing research, which is pretty sweet as well. So that was one thing I did. I also set up a second quarry, got enough. I managed to get a second one set up finally. It's been something that I've wanted to be doing for a long time, but because I've been away on holiday, haven't had the time to do so. Now I'm back. This is my first episode of Test Pack Please Ignore that I'm recording since getting back from holiday, so excuse me for being a little bit rusty. Where was I? So yeah, I want to drop the redstone in there. Start getting the pulsating chipset going. Is it doing anything? Yes, it should be doing something. There we go. We only need 2, but I'm just going to get a few spare going as well. If we go back upstairs, we can start getting the 2 machines that we need being made. So first of all, we need to make the genetic imprinter. We're going to be able to make everything apart from the 2 genetic processors. So if we make one, was it, how many do I need for this one? 4 for this one. Do I need any more for the genetic sampler? Yeah, I need another 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent, so that's plenty in there. We also need 2 sturdy casings, so build 2 of you. Need a power module, fairly straightforward. So do I need one for the genetic sampler as well? Yes, I do, so I may as well build 2 while I'm at it. We need 2 B receptacles. Oh no, I need some more of these weighted pressure plates. So 1, 2... How many do I need of these altogether? So 2 for that one and 1 for that one. So 1, 2, 3... So weighted pressure plate, wasn't it? I've got 3 in there now. Whoops-a-daisy, did not mean to come out of there like that. So we can now make the B receptacles, 1, 2, 3, like so. Wow, I'm running out of ME space. I really should figure out what is taking up all that space, and then so why isn't that? So gears, where the hell are my gears gone? Tinkers, what the hell did I make? Where the hell did all my gears go? That's weird. GEA, nope, that's really weird. Let me see if I can find these gears. I'm sure I made them. How bizarre. So, can I spot them at all? I'm sure I made them, which is weird. That's really bizarre. My gears appear to have gone missing. I didn't like chuck them on the floor or something ridiculous like that, did I? Oh no, I used them up making all the power modules. I see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, there we go. Whoops-a-daisy. So I think everything's made there apart from the pulsating chipsets. And what do I need for that one? The advanced mutatron. Oh, I need 2 genetics processors. Oh no, not for the mutatron one we're doing. Genetic sampler. So yeah, I'm literally just missing the pulsating chipsets. So we'll go downstairs, see if they are finished. I need to put some more lasers on here at some point, and also kind of move this around. It's all kind of crumpled up near my big reactor at the moment, which I'm in the process of creating another layer below this one, so I can make this far bigger, so it should in theory put out more redstone flux per tick, and also be able to kind of set up one of the turbines as well, so one of the big reactor turbines, which will be pretty cool. So there we go, they're the 2 pulsating chipsets ready and made. So we can put them all into place like so. What do we need to do? We need to make 2 genetic processors. So 1, okay, so apparently I'm missing quartz. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to run to the nether real quick. Let's see, let's just go for a quick explore in the nether, see if we can find some nether quartz real quick. Let's go flying. Here we go, fly in here. Yeah, I knew I was running out of nether quartz, but I didn't realise I was kind of like that low. Hopefully there's no creepers. Oh god! Please don't say he... Oh god, he destroyed my portal. Oh, this is not good. This is not good indeed. Please... Oh god, I'm slightly screwed here. Yeah. Oh dear. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I did not intend for a creeper to be there. Okay, so I'm going to have to come up with some inventive way of getting back. I'm going to gather myself a load of nether quartz, and I'll see you back at the base once I... What the sweet Jesus was that? I suddenly got attacked. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get... that's nether tin ore, don't want nether tin ore. Oh god, there's a fire spider there. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try and find some nether quartz. I'll find an inventive way back to my base, and I'll see you in a sec, guys. Okay guys, so I got out the nether eventually, so we should be able to make these 2 genetic processors now. So let's make the genetic imprinter, the genetic imprinter and the genetic sampler, that's what we want. So what am I missing from there? So I'm missing 2 more gears. Oh no, that's the wrong ones, I want the thermal expansion ones, there we go. So 1, 2, just need 2 more, that should make the genetic sampler, genetic imprinter, marvellous. So what we also need is... try to remember now. So yeah, genetic sampler, we need a blank gene sample and some genetics labware. To make a blank gene sample we need tin and redstone, so fairly straightforward. We'll grab a few of these, say like, I don't know, 10 just to be on the safe side. We'll also make some genetics labware, so we'll grab some more of you to be on the safe side. So that gives us the genetic sampler. We also then eventually will need a genetic template, so gene samples can basically be added to that, which is pretty cool. So let's start trying this out. So if we go down here, we've got the genetic sampler, which is the first machine that we'll need. So we'll just plop you down there for now. So this is going to be powered up. We need blank gene sample and that, and then what we can also do is, for example, say we want to get a common drone one. We'll start using up blank gene samples and the common drone. We'll see if we can make a common sample. I wonder, is this going to do it straight away? Gene sample, temperature tolerance none. Okay, so yeah, it's going to keep doing it until taken from a bee. So I'm hoping to find cave dwelling false. So I'm looking for basically the common. What's what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the common bee trait. That's the one I kind of want here. So tolerant flyer false. I'm wondering if there's a way of just getting. I'm not sure how you go from here to back to the blank sample. So we've got lifespan shorter. So blank. So oh yeah, you just smelt it up. Okay, that's fairly straightforward. So it's similar to the old kind of gene samples from extra bees. So taken from a bee, effect none. So I'm basically just going to run these through these ones that I don't want through just a furnace quickly, just so that I can kind of, there we go, species common. That's what I wanted there. So we'll take you out. It's gonna. So yeah, species common. That's the one I wanted there. So. What we got then? Species tolerance none. So I'm going to make myself a just a furnace real quick, just so I can run them through. So if we make a, what we're looking for? We're looking for furnace. There we go. So I want a redstone furnace. That's what I'm looking for. So let's make a machine frame. I should have plenty of glass. It's just the weird NEI conflict going weird. So is that everything? No, I'm missing lots of stuff there. So bricks. Do I have more bricks? Yep, I've got more bricks. Fantastic. I need 2 copper gears. I want the thermal expansion ones. No, do not want them. There we go, thermal expansion ones. 2 of you. And then we want the redstone reception coil. Redstone furnace. Excellent, there we go. I also want a hopper. So if we go for hopper. Here we go, hopper. Like that, make one of you, and then finally just need a bog standard chest, like that. So what I'm going to do to, ooh, bloody hell, sorry about that guys, my watch is just breaking on me. If we drop down here, where were we? So I want to get this set up somewhere, so let me just grab the redstone furnace. We'll put it over here somewhere just so I can use it to reset things. We'll get a chest down there, put the hopper on top like this, and then what we can do is simply just drop any of the gene samples we don't want into here. So taken from B, cave dwelling false, shorter. So yeah, we've got the common lifespan there, so that'll kind of just process them through or turn it back into blank gene samples, which should be pretty cool. Then what we need to do to, if we go back to Gendustry, I think what I need to make next is one of these genetic templates. So if we go upstairs and make one of them, so if we jump up, and then we want to go to here, make a genetic template, marvellous, like so. Let me just make a couple of them actually, just so I can, there we go, okay, they don't stack, so I'll just make 3 for now. Then what I think I need to do, if we, do I have a crafting table? I do have a crafting table. I think what you can simply do, there we go, so as you can see, can be applied to a bee, species common. So I can now, how do you get these back to just, So gene sample, okay. Genetic samples can be added to a template, combine them in any crafting table, multiple samples can be added in once. So how do you get it back to just being a bog standard, I'm wondering how you get it back again, but this is just an experiment to show you how, just to show you guys how this all works. We can drop this down here. This is the genetic imprinter. So we've got the genetic template there. We also need some labware. So do I have labware? Do I have labware on? I have labware on me. Oopsie daisy. So genetics labware goes in there. What we also need is, so we get a Rocky Princess like so. We can put the Rocky Princess in here. That will consume a piece of labware and uses the genetic template, and then hopefully at the end it should come out as a what's the word I'm looking for? Just as a common princess, which would be quite cool indeed. And then basically what I can then do is when I start breeding up what's the word I'm looking for? When I start breeding up different breeds I want to make more of, I can simply just run through the genetic sampler. There we go. So we have a common princess of pristine stock, which is pretty cool. I'd obviously want to start running things such as forest drones through the genetic sampler, looking for the high species serum. So I've put a couple of them back for now. If we start running this through the genetic sampler, so I need blank and that and the forest drones. I'm looking for the high. So we put more of these back in here. What I'm looking for is so I don't want cave dwelling bee, that's not useful to me. Hopefully I can get the high fertility serum that I want, I think. So take this out. Fertility 3. Oh, excellent. It's found it pretty much straight away, which is pretty sweet. So fertility 3, that's what I wanted. Yeah, fertility 3, excellent. So effect none. They're not useful, so I can just drop these straight into here. So cave dwelling false, effect none. They can go away. And then what I can also do, so can I make, how do I like essentially double this up? I want like fertility 3. Is there any way of like essentially cloning one of these gene samples or getting them back from? That's what I'm wondering, is how you can get things back from like these genetic templates. Genetic templates. So yeah, you can add them in. So I wonder if you just like smelt it up. So for example, where's my so say I don't want this back, so I want to put it in here. Is that just going to smelt it up? And what do I get at the end? That's what I'm wondering. So that's smelted up, and I just get a blank gene sample back at the end. Okay, fair enough. It's a bit weird. So I basically lose the common trait, which is kind of weird. So looks like I'm gonna have to like essentially run through loads and loads of these. I'm just wondering if you can clone them at all. So let me search for fertility. See if I can. So where's the fertility 3? So there we go. So it comes from all sorts of different bees. Yeah, you can only get it from the genetic sampler, which is quite weird. There's no way of, if anybody knows a way of kind of essentially doubling these up every time, that would be dead handy, because I'd rather not have to just keep running through loads and loads of forest drones to get the fertility 3 serum. Because at least with extra bees, you essentially can use this multiple times. So yeah, if anybody, well, I was saying that I could literally just put that into a genetic template. So for like every one of these, I could have just a genetic template which is like fertility 3 and like highest production and things like that, and then have a separate one for each of the species. Yeah, okay, that could work. So that's probably what I'll do. So for example, I can put like the genetic template, and that's my fertility 3 genetic template. So I think, where's that common one? So if we check out, where is it? Beelizer. Do I have any honey drops? Let me just check in here. Please say I've got some honey drops. Yeah, I've got 15 in there at the moment. So if we have a look at here, so at the moment it's 1 times 1 times and common. If we go to the genetic imprinter, where's my fertility 3 one? So that'd go in there, put some genetics labware in, put this one through. So I could essentially, this would be like my generic one, the one that I'd want to do to every single bee, would be to turn it into genetic, so be like fertility 3, and like highest production would be this one, and then I'd have specific species ones as well, which would be, yeah, so that'd actually work out quite well, which is pretty cool. So there we go. So if we have a quick look at here now, it's now 3 times 3 times. There we go, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I can put more traits onto here once I find them. So I'm probably looking for the highest production one. I can't remember which bee gives you the highest production, but I'll have to go and look it up again. Saying that, I'll have to look for production, I think. So production. No, that's from extra bees. I'd want the production serum. So, oh no, is it? Let's try fast. Let's do. No, don't want that. I want fastest, don't I? Oh, here we go. So steadfast, fast, faster, fastest. There we go. So which one do you get it from? You get it from an air, a blizzy, endearing, a gelid, and a pyro. Okay, so I'm not sure how you get a hold of that. So fastest. So am I on fastest at the moment? So I probably want fast. Maybe faster? No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. So I want this one. Thriving, industrious. Okay, so it'd be industrious would be the ones I'd have to run through the genetic sampler. So I'd have to kind of breed these up a lot, get a load of the drones, run them through here, which I think would give us the. No, I don't. Is it fastest or I can't remember, but it'd be one of the traits that I'd have to run through there to get the most production out of it. But I'll figure that out down the line and show you how I get on. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode there for now. I've been fairly successful getting my genetic imprinter and my genetic sampler set up, so I can now start to once I breed up bees that I particularly want. So say I want a particular breed of bee, I want a lot of it to produce a lot of that particular resource. I can create a load of them using the genetic imprinter and the genetic sampler, and then I get a ton of that resource. So that'll be useful later on down the line when I would want to do some more of the Greg Tech stuff and I need a load of the specific material, which would be quite cool, such as iridium. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode there for now. As always, guys, don't forget to like and comment if you enjoyed the episode. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.